Guys, let's talk about how to build a business and how to not destroy a business, because on the board behind me, you're gonna see what destroys a business. Most people think time management, systemization, organization, accounting, lead generation, these are all the things that are important to growing a successful business, and they believe they're vital to their success. And they are, but that's all secondary. None of that matters whatsoever unless you can get this right. This thing right here. Self-esteem and belief is the only thing that matters. That's what grows a business. If you do not have self-esteem and belief, you will not have energy, which will create no action, and no action creates no results, and you have no successful business. And I've been coaching entrepreneurs for years, guys, in multiple different industries, and this is what destroys a business. I watch a lot of people get close to pulling off and they fail, and it's because these limiting beliefs and these thoughts get in their mind, and I want to go through them and address each one of them and kind of give you some ideas on how to look at them, because everybody deals with this, guys. If you cannot get past your limiting beliefs and build self-esteem, you will never have energy to go out there and stand up when bad things happen in business, because business is problem solving. The more problems you solve, the more money you're going to make. Okay? I have no money. Of course not. That's why you're starting a business. The reason why you want to get into business is because you have no money and you want a better life. You don't like your life the way it is right now. Most people who start a business and build a successful business had no money. I was $65,000 in debt before I made a profit on any real estate deal that I ever did. Most people are not only having no money, they're in debt when they're starting a business. They figure it out. And what I did, guys, is I had no money, but I had time, and I taught myself internet marketing. I taught myself how to use YouTube like we're doing right now, search engine optimization, and I used strategies that were free that took time and work ethic. So as long as this right here and your vision and your work ethic and your belief and your self-esteem is strong enough, you don't need money. And there's lots of money out there, guys. If you have a great idea and you can demonstrate value to the marketplace and get someone on board with your idea, and they have lots of money, you have lots of money too, okay? But what you don't have is time, right? I don't have time. Well, I'm pretty sure you have the same amount of time that I have in every single day, as well as the same amount of time that every single billionaire on planet Earth has in their day. Everybody has the same amount of time. Some people just have more excuses. You have time. You have leaks in your day that you're wasting time here and there. A lot of y'all are wasting time at properties, wasting time waiting for buyers and clients and other things, wasting time in the car driving to work, wasting time driving all around. You're not listening to self-development and training. Guys, you have more time in a day than you think. You're just wasting it. You're not working on weekends. You're going out voting. You're going out drinking with your friends. You're watching TV. You're listening to the radio. You have plenty of time. You just don't want to use it to change your life, okay? I have a family. As if nobody with a family has ever built a successful business, guys. In fact, most people I know that have a family build a business faster and quicker because they have a more serious why. They have a reason to go out there and get up when they get knocked down. They love their family. They care more about their family than anything else out there, and they're willing to die on the battlefield for their family. Sometimes I see people without a family struggle in business because they don't have that why. When you have a young baby at home, you better do what you can to give that child the best life you can, and you're gonna figure out how to get out there. But guys, if you're saying I don't have a family and you're using it as an excuse, why don't you flip it around 180 and use it as your motivation and your power behind why you're doing what you're doing, okay? I have a job. Well, guess what? You're gonna have a job forever if you don't figure out how to build a successful business and build equity or cash flow somewhere outside yourself, or do something to leverage outside what you're doing with your job. Because if you don't wanna work at that job forever or work for someone else forever to make their goals and dreams come true, stop making this excuse. I'm in school, I'm not gonna touch on that one. That's the same thing as a job. Grass is greener, okay? This is a very detrimental one. So everybody struggles in business, guys. Business is tough. And if you're thinking that it's easier around because you see someone in a different city doing better, and you're saying, well, what if I was in that city? Or what if I was in a different industry? Or whatever, or this or that or that. When you start comparing your results to your past success, to your past results, or to other people's results, or to other markets or other ideas, you're putting yourself down a bad path. There's competition in every industry, in every market. If you're in the restaurant business, I'm pretty sure there's a restaurant across the street in the city that you're in. If you're an investor, I'm pretty sure there's investors in your city. There is no grass is greener. The problem is here in that belief that it's gonna be easier. Guys, don't wish it was easier, wish you were better. If you know who said that quote, you're on top of your self-development. I don't know how. Well, of course you don't know how. You haven't tried to figure out how. Nobody's born with skill sets. Skill sets are created, and what I see is a lot of people think other people got lucky or other people were born with natural gifts or talents, guys. I promise you, success doesn't happen accidentally. The people that you see around you were not gifted. They were not given these so-called blessings that you believe they had. They did not get lucky. They outworked you. And when you're not seeing what they're doing behind the scenes, they're doing 10 times, 20 times more than you. They're working on their mindset. They're working on their health. They're working on their relationships. They're building skill sets. They're going out there failing, stepping back, auditing the situation, readjusting. Guys, if you don't know how, figure out how. If you don't know how to hit a golf ball, go hit 1,000 golf balls a day for a month. I'm pretty sure you can hit a golf ball a lot better than you did when you first went out on the driving range. If you don't know how to talk to sellers, call a bunch of for sale by owners, figure out how to do it. Our minds are naturally built in a way to figure out how to do things. If you do it long enough and you fail long enough, eventually you'll stop failing. This is the only thing that matters, guys. Self-esteem and belief. And we're gonna have another video coming out on this, specifically on this, because if you do not believe in yourself and you do not believe you can do it, the first sign of adversity, the first pushback, you're gonna quit. And then you're gonna quit the next thing you do. And then you're gonna quit the next thing you do. You're gonna start and you're gonna stop, you're gonna quit, and everything you do, you're gonna say, oh man, this is exciting, I'm gonna change my life, and you're gonna get all pumped up, and people get addicted to the startup. They get addicted to, I'm changing my life, and then 3 months later they say, ouch, this is tough. And instead of pushing through and figuring out and committing for one time in their life and pushing through and being successful, they quit and go to the next thing that they're about to quit again. Guys, I hope you understand, work harder on yourself than you do on your business, and you're gonna be successful. Work on this, everything else will come into place, guys. I hope you understand I care about you, which is why I film these videos for free. And I'll see you on the next one. If you haven't done so, guys, I appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel. Share these videos around. And I'm not out here trying to game an edge on anything. I'm here to try to share to a lot of you young people out there that are just a few years behind where I was at, what I did to become successful. And the first thing I did was I stopped blaming everybody around me. I stopped blaming God. I stopped blaming the government. I stopped blaming the industry I was in. I started blaming myself, because when everything around you is to blame, that's an external environment. That's not gonna change. You can't change what's going on around you. You can only change this. And when you change this, this changes. I'll see you on the next video, guys.